Helen opens her eyes. The bath water has cooled. She moves her arms and legs, then looks into the hall. The carpet is thin. It's once rich blue, now the blue of early morning. The bathroom door she keeps open, even when perched on the toilet wiping herself, because she listens to the house. There is nothing to hear, of course, but the emptiness reassures her. Thoughts can wander, unfurl without touching. Helen lifts her body from the tepid water and dries herself with a towel. Dawn has come, and morning's pale cheek is flat upon the world. The fish tank is downstairs, dirty and dripping. Helen dresses and brushes her hair. She gave up long ago on jewellery, even her wedding ring. That was the hardest. But Len had gone and would not be coming back. She had also rejected traditional ladies' slippers in favour of the more rugged tartan variety with elasticated backs and rubber bottoms. She felt ready to go, of course, had been for a while. But if she tumbled down the stairs and was unable to move, no one would find her for perhaps a year, and this was somehow undesirable. Helen didn't know why exactly, but as a child she had fallen into a disused well where she was trapped for 2 days. Downstairs, Helen makes tea and flicks on the hall radio. A young man reads the morning news. When he comes to the weather, scattered showers are expected and will be general across low-lying areas. Nothing new there. But his voice fills the house as though it were his home too. I heard it rains day and night back in England. This was one of the first things Leonard ever said to her. A question in the form of a statement. They were dancing. The year was 1960. She had bought new shoes from Gulliver's for the dance, kitten heels with a buckle on each toe, but no one noticed the buckles, or how they caught tiny snatches of life as she moved. Helen had met Len on a No. 7 bus the week before. This was their first proper night out. You should stay in Oz, love. Young Helen, in new shoes, kept dancing. Why is that, Len? Because it's sunny all the time. They had given their bodies to the music, but were looking at each other from worlds animated with more desire than experience. Not just the weather, Helen. I reckon you could have a life here if you wanted it. Go to college. Do something you enjoy. Maybe even settle down eventually with a nice fella called Len. That was probably the moment, she thinks. Not later on the boardwalk with, I love you. Or later still in the wooden church, when he said, I do. But there, then, that smoky dance hall with free lemonade and shabby curtains, tangled up in the music of childhood's end. The memory was so intact, Helen could have looked down and fingered a button on his shirt.